Towards the end of the 16th century, the status quo of Western Europe was experiencing tremendous upheaval. Engaged in a surreptitious struggle for naval superiority and maritime commercial dominance, England and Spain were at the onset of all-out war. In order to establish an alternative source of economic necessities and a base for privateers to harass Spanish commercial interests, Queen Elizabeth I of England granted to Sir Walter Raleigh a charter for the colonization of North America in present-day Virginia. The resulting endeavors of this venture launched the first successful English attempt at colonization in Roanoke Island off the coast of North Carolina. In 1584, Raleigh dispatched an expedition in the first step of his plans for colonization. The expedition, led by Philip Armadas and Arthur Barlow, established the Outer Banks of North Carolina as an ideal location for privateer operations. In 1587, a second group of 117 settlers, led by John White, returned to Roanoke and successfully established contact with the last local tribe still friendly to the English. Shortly after landing, White's granddaughter, Virginia Dare, became the first English baby born in the Americas on August 18th. Colonists convinced White to make a voyage back to England for further supplies and notify the Crown of neighboring hostilities. White returned to England but failed to make the voyage back due to the beginning of the Anglo-Spanish War. The colony was therefore cut off from the outside world for 3 years. Upon his return, White discovered the colony abandoned without any trace of the colonists. No sign of forced disappearances were found except for the words Crow and Croatian carved respectively in a tree and on the post of a fort. An effort by White to search for the colonists at a nearby Croatian island was abandoned after encountering a storm. The disappearance of the lost colony has puzzled historians for centuries. There are currently 5 predominant theories for their disappearance. According to the lost colony in fact and legend, the colonists may have been assimilated into the Tuscarora people, a local Indian tribe in North Carolina. The name Croatian, according to the Indians, was a misnomer and actually designated the Tuscaroras, leading to reports in England that Roanoke settlers were living under Chief Jeppanokan in the town of Packarakunik. Later reports have confirmed a friendly relationship between Tuscarora and the colonists, who, when relief failed to arrive, settled with the Indians in the mainland. It has also been speculated that the colonists simply grew tired of waiting for the return of their ship. When John White failed to return from England for over 3 months, it's been believed that the Roanoke colonists attempted to return to England on their own, perishing in a futile attempt. When Governor White left in 1587, he left the colonists with a pinnace or a small boat and several small ships for exploration, which also may have perished at sea along with the colonists. Another theory is that the Spanish, out on a rampage, demolished the feeble colonists of Roanoke and eradicated all traces of European existence there. Earlier in the century, the Spanish destroyed the French colony of Fort Charles and later massacred the inhabitants of the French colony Fort Caroline. This theory, however, is less widely accepted because the Spanish were still searching for England's failed colony as late as 1600, 10 years after White discovered that the colony was missing.
Hello. What is your name?
Hello, newcomers. I am Chief Powhatan.
We're looking for colonists who have disappeared in a mysterious way. Do you have any idea where they went?
Your colonists were trying to massacre my kind. We wiped them all out.
How dare you! You better watch your back, because once our men return,
You will die.
die!
Despite the presence of several possible explanations offered by anthropologists and historians concerning the fate of the colonists, no concrete evidence has appeared supporting any, although the Indian assimilation theories are the most widely accepted. Further research, such as the Lost Colony DNA project, are currently underway, and some hope would eventually uncover the truth behind the first American mystery.
Your name?
I already know his name! Wait, should I be saying alien language?
question.
So, what's your master plan of asking her to prom?
What's my plan? I don't have one yet.
Well, you have to think of one right now, so you can start planning
I've
for
thought
it.
of like 4 or 5.
Or
You have 4 or 5 plans.
I don't want to tell.